Good morning, everybody. You ready?
Morning. I'm ready.
You awake?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. This is Travis and my lovely bride, Joy.
Good morning.
And we're at you. It's January 21st on the Morning Brew.
What are you doing?
I was planning to do the Morning Brew.
Oh.
And
I couldn't figure out what you could
we're
do.
excited to be with you. It's a Thursday, and Joy doesn't have to go in super early today,
Nope.
so you can be with me.
Get to hang out.
Yeah. And we just discussed that you do like 1,000 things before I do in the morning.
Gotta be productive.
Like Joy wakes up and she's like, wham! She's like getting things done, and I walk out of the bed and like.
Everybody has a different wake up speed.
She is getting it done.
Yeah.
So hey, let's say hello. I'm so glad you guys are joining in with us. So Sean, good morning, and Heidi, wow, how's it going? Melinda, Scott, and Brenda.
I'm glad it's Thursday.
It was a short week.
What?
Go ahead.
It was a short week for you. It wasn't for me.
Oh yeah.
So I still had to work Monday.
Oh yeah. John and Tracy.
Good morning.
What's up, Joe and Angie? Kendra, good morning
Kendra.
to you. Brian, what's up? Good morning. Michelle, good morning. So we got people hopping on, more and more people. So okay, it's the 21st. Yesterday was the 20th.
Yeah.
And did you watch the inauguration? You were
I watched snippets of it. After getting
you couldn't watch it live.
No, right. So I watched snippets of it.
And what did you just tell me before we went online? Like
something that's probably pretty atypical for me or out of character. So I am not really a fashion guru, don't enjoy shopping. I'm not your lady that likes to go out and shop, but I checked out the fashions for what everybody wore.
Did you like Bernie Sanders?
There's been, poor guy. There's been some good memes. There's been some really good memes for him. So, but like I like the whole monochromatic thing and like why everybody chose what colors and all that. So I kind of checked all that out. That was kind of not normal for me, but I was interested. So
yeah. I was in the office where I watched it as working, but it was and I watched being a news guy, I'm a pastor now, but going to school for journalism, I watched the inauguration every time because it's just like iconic America. It's the change of leadership, but then it was kind of interesting this year without the crowds and just flags, and it's kind of like it was a little bit of like watching the Macy's Day Parade with nobody. It was just like they're still trying to put on the same show. Well, it's kind of like doing church online only.
Yes. Not in person.
It's like preaching to an empty room into a camera is a lot.
You know what I just thought of? So so when I was growing up and even into pre-social media, one of my favorite things to do was to go to the mall and just sit and watch. And just so I was always a people watcher, and I would sit in the middle of the mall and everybody else could go off and shop. And I would just sit and just watch people and just kind of come up with what I thought their stories were in my head. And so I realized that there's probably a part of me, this just dawned on me, that
I have no idea what it's
think that I think for me that when I go to look and find out, I was finding out people's names, who they were, what colors they wore, stuff like that. And I think that was a little bit of mall watching for me, but via internet and social media. So I think Facebook might be a little bit of a mall watching for my past. I didn't think about that. That makes me a little bit nervous. Did anybody else sit in a restaurant sometimes and look at people and watch people having conversations and
you
be
can't be in restaurants and they're
all,
all
I know, but
now.
You know what I'm saying? But
you see what I'm saying?
Not like that. But you watch people and you're like, what do you think their story is? Do you think they're married? Do you think that's their kid? Do you think are they having an argument?
Because you don't watch TV.
I come up with it in my head. I think I have a better storyline in my head.
You give those people better stories than they actually have.
I probably do. Yeah, but it's I like watching and just kind of
And then they watch you and their story is, I think that lady works for the CIA because all she does is
probably
sit
watching
there
me.
and take
Probably.
notes and watch people.
Yeah, but please tell me I'm not the only one. Does anybody else do that?
Les says he does it in airports.
Yeah, there you go. So, Michael Chapman asked us to pray for his family, and
yes, and yesterday too. We've been praying.
Yeah, he's actually a pastor.
Absolutely praying for family, Michael.
Their family's walking through a really hard time.
So if everybody could remember, there's even a picture and name. Please lift up Michael and his family. Yep. That's very, very good.
Yeah, I do that.
Sean Painter, what's up, man?
Changing, swapping back. All right, so what do you got for us this morning? I just showed up.
And then just speaking of inauguration, politics aside, and being kind of like putting services together and working at a lot of conferences and stuff, like content-wise and like the music and the people, like it wasn't just political. It was, maybe it's supposed to be all political, but it was actually kind of like entertaining. So, they hired a lot of entertainers.
Yeah,
but
they were too.
The poet, though, okay, there's a 22-year-old poet, and I have not read every lyric that she said, and so I'm not saying the content again. But for being 22 years old, and the delivery of the poet, and
she had a lot of poise.
And that was her own writing.
She had a lot of poise.
That was powerful. That was pretty cool. And then Amy, way to switch gears. Are you gonna watch the I didn't know the Packers.
Jabbing it to them.
The Packers.
Wow, that was like a knife with a twist.
I might watch the Packers.
Who are they playing? Oh, wait. Don't tell me. Tom Brady, who plays for that Florida team.
Oh dear. So I'm not sure.
What team does he play for?
I
don't even remember. Tom Brady, you switched, and then
you almost ruined my day, Amy, by just asking about the Packers.
What day did they play?
Speaking of trivia, I have something for you. For Joy, we're going to ask her some questions, and these are a bit like rhetorical trivia questions, but I want your feedback. I want your immediate thought that you're thinking of when you hear this.
Okay. This is not going to go well.
Oh, it's going to be
right.
Yeah, it's going to be
that.
Okay. So it's not like you don't need to give an answer. It's just, did you know that 11% of people are left-handed?
Okay, that's like 1 out of 10.
Okay, did you know that August has the highest percentage of births?
I did not know.
You're trying to back up 9 months.
That's exactly.
In your head, you're trying to back up 9 months. I know it.
So that's the 8th month. So
December.
No, it's like November-ish.
November.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Did you know that unless food is mixed with saliva, you
Tampa
can't?
Bay.
Did you know that unless?
Thank you, May.
Did you know that? I'm getting distracted. Did you know unless food is mixed with saliva, you can't taste it?
I did not know that. That's pretty fascinating.
Yeah. And if you have COVID, you can't taste it.
No, that's true. But it's not because you don't have saliva. It's because I don't know what happened.
Did you know that the average person falls asleep in 7 minutes?
Right there. See, Angie's got 2 of those little facts. She was born in August and she's left-handed.
Wow.
That's really fascinating.
Do you have any saliva in your mouth? Can you taste your breakfast? That would be 3 for 3.
Awkward.
Okay, so the average person falls asleep in 7 minutes. Angie, do you fall asleep in 7 minutes? Because she's left-handed.
I would bring that average down.
Yeah, Joy falls asleep in 7 seconds, unless you're reading your book. You read
2 minutes. No, usually if I'm in bed, it's still like 2 minutes. One page and I'm done.
Yeah.
So.
Did you know that a bear has 42 teeth?
Did not know that.
Do you care that a bear
No,
has 40?
I do not care one.
Do you know that an ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain?
That's fascinating.
I know some people.
Be nice. Nice.
I didn't mention them by name. I can rhyme their name.
Don't be nice.
I'm just kidding.
Nice.
I'm not. It was a joke.
Filter.
It was a joke.
This is what happens. What happens when I'm not here, you guys?
All right. How about this? Did you know lemons contain more sugar than strawberries?
Oh.
Yes,
I did know that.
But
I did know that.
That's so weird. Then where's like the?
It's the citrus content. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. Did you know 8% of people
Jason,
Did you
don't
know?
Feed him. Don't do it.
We know those people too. That's right. Did you know that? Hey, did you know? This is a good one. That 8% people have an extra rib, like the McRib at McDonald's. No.
That's gross. I did not know that.
That's weird.
Yeah. Growing up,
I thought like the human body, everybody. So 8% of people. Everybody, count your ribs real quick.
Interestingly enough, growing up, I always thought men always had one less.
Because of the Bible.
Because of the Bible. Because of the Bible story. Yeah.
That's funny. Did you know that rabbits like licorice?
Like Twizzlers?
I'm just reading this. I don't have no idea.
We have lots of rabbits. We could try that theory out.
Okay.
We could put some Twizzlers.
Do we have any
out there.
reindeers? Because reindeers like bananas. Why do we put out carrots for reindeers
reindeer?
when they actually like bananas?
Who determines that?
Who?
Did you know that there's a reindeer
Did you
farm?
know that 28% of all information on the internet
is not true?
Not true.
We need to go to a reindeer farm. Why did we not do that this year? He's not paying attention.
Did you know birds need gravity to swallow? Because they put the worm in their mouth and then it's like falling down their neck.
They must not have neck muscles, throat muscles.
That's
a really weird one.
Yeah, see, aren't you glad you watched this today?
That's a weird one.
Did you know that a cat has 32 muscles in each ear?
Cats are just weird.
I don't like cats. I don't
stop. Be
like
nice.
cats. They're not
He used up
watching.
all his nice
If you have any
yesterday.
cats watching, cover their ears
A lot of people are like
with
cats.
32 muscles in each ear. I don't like cats.
A lot of people like
Okay,
cats.
one, I'm highly allergic to cats, and two, you can't teach cats. They're so independent. No.
Can't imagine.
Yeah. Okay, last
like
one.
raising kids.
Does anybody know Elvis's middle name? Do you know Elvis's
I
middle
bet
name?
Sophie Overton does.
I bet she does too.
Sophie, if you're on
Sophie,
here,
what's
you need to
Elvis's
tell
middle
us,
name?
Help us out.
So,
Okay. I don't know.
Middle
See,
name.
Melissa has
I
cats.
know all
Everybody-
you cat lovers.
people like cats.
I get it. I get.
Sorry,
I don't
he's
get
not
it,
very
actually.
nice about cats.
It's true.
He's so upfront about it.
Did you know Elvis's middle name was anybody out there? Elvis,
Aaron.
but not
Joe
spelled that way,
Oh,
unless this is misspelled.
28%.
Aron. One
Oh,
A.
they dropped the A.
Unless
Interesting.
this is wrong. But yeah, good job, Joe and Sean. You had the right name.
Wow.
Oh, Les says Lee, but it's not. It's Aaron.
Les. Oh, I thought he. Oh, never mind. I thought he said Les. Just gave himself his own name.
Yeah. So I have a lot of these, so we can come back.
So
to
I
this.
knew about none of those.
Come
Did
back to
anybody know those? Except, well, I guess some people knew Elvis's middle name. But yeah, all the things you learn on the Morning Brew. There you have it. So
Yeah. Chuck's cat's listening.
with all the 32,
I just told the cat a
muscles.
story.
Was it 32 muscles in each
In
ear?
each ear.
So that's 64.
So if your
That's
cat's
a lot.
listening, it's using a lot of muscle power.
That's a lot.
So
All right.
all right. I'm apologizing to everybody who loves their cats.
No, he's not.
And Alicia
He's
gives
doing
us
it.
one more. That porcupines float.
Really?
I've never seen a floating porcupine.
That would be quite the show.
Then again, I've never seen a drowning porcupine.
I've never seen a porcupine in person.
I have at Aikman's.
Oh, maybe I have to.
Well, there you go, everybody. Thanks for joining in for some interesting,
okay, here's your little challenge of the day. Can I give them a
interesting
little challenge of the day?
facts.
Like, take one of those facts and use them in your day. Tell somebody today, but try to fit it into random conversation.
Inject one of those information.
Don't just be like, "Hey, do you want to know a random fact?"
Yeah.
Like, just throw it
Somehow
into a conversation
in regular conversation.
appropriately.
You have to say, that reminds me that, it seems like you have very good listening skills. Did you know that a cat has 32 muscles?
like that.
And just be a complete dork about it and just
do it.
Get
It's
that,
a fun little challenge.
Get that
for today.
into a conversation. Is Matt Wilkie watching? Matt Wilkie needs to do this. So we need to tag Matt in April.
Michael just threw in that. Michael Chapman did you know that 100% of dogs will eat a cooked cat?
Oh dear.
I probably should get off that one. So my dog, though, like when I take the dog for a
Sean
walk,
Painter,
she
yes,
eats
this is
everything that is.
Is that a black?
Yes.
Yes, it is. I got
Black
it for
Rifle.
Christmas. Black Rifle.
Our dog will like get the most dead things and eat them. Most dead things.
We were taking the dog for the walk behind Williams Elementary.
Mhm.
This is nothing against Williams Elementary, Mr. McLean. But he did. Our dog, she found a rabbit's leg.
and
No rabbit, just the leg.
Trying to get that.
And it was
away
dark.
from
We
her.
were walking, guys,
Oh,
dark, and all of a
man.
sudden she picks something up. She's chewing. I'm like, "What is in your mouth?" And I ripped it out of her mouth. Rabbit's leg.
Yuck. All right. So there's your challenge today. Take a random fact, fit it in a conversation somewhat appropriately. So it's not just, hey, here's a fact. And then have fun with that and see what the person does. So
Yeah. There you go, everybody.
This is how we entertain ourselves.
And then remember, we always talk about the importance of reading God's word, putting it in your life, letting it shape you, define who we are. And it's not about the word, it's about the revelation of who Jesus is, and then us being like Christ. And so today's Bible verse that we want to share today is from
I don't know what it is, so this is a surprise to me too.
It's not from your plan then. It's actually not from my plan. It is from the YouVersion verse of the day today. Right. And I don't know where they pick their themes, and I don't know how they do this, but it's just so fitting in today's culture. And so today's theme is really good. It's 1 John chapter 3, verse 18 says, "Dear children, let's not merely say that we love each other. Let us show the truth by our actions."
It's kind of like my post yesterday. That's really good.
It is. And we did I'll be honest in this, like on Martin Luther King Day, we put the meme of, oh, love is so more powerful. And so we like to post let's love our neighbor, and let's love one another, and let's love. And give a heart, all that stuff. But are the actions there? And so yesterday, I didn't tell you this. I was driving through. I went to go get a cup of coffee at Starbucks, and I go up and I go to pay for it. And the lady goes, "The nice lady in front of you paid for your cup of coffee." So,
that's very nice. So, did you know who it was?
No, because I wasn't really paying attention to the cars in front of me.
That was very nice.
So dear children.
We oftentimes think love is, Valentine's Day's coming up in just a little while. So we oftentimes think that love is like a feeling or an emotion.
Valentine's Day edition.
We can do that, and that'll be a random one.
So. Oh no! Get your kids out of the room. We're going to talk about Valentine's Day.
We're not that fun. Okay, but we oftentimes think love is an emotion or a feeling, but actually love is actually more a decision and action that we do.
All I can think about is a Valentine's Day morning brew. Sorry.
Stop.
Valentine's Day is on a Sunday, so it would be Monday. The Monday brew. Yeah. Are you going to be there? You work on Monday mornings, so I'll have to talk about it on Tuesday or Friday before.
Friday.
Yeah.
But let's go back to the verse.
My brain's already going. How awesome
that's
it.
Okay,
so let us show the truth by our actions. What can we do? What can you do today to show someone?
Trying to say was that love is not just a feeling or an emotion; it's actions and it's lived out.
Yes.
Because when you think about Jesus and the fact that he loved us, what did he do? He actually sacrificed his own life for us. So.
Yes. And so today is Joy's giving out all these little assignments. How about we find a way to show love to someone and not just say, "Hey, I love you," or think about it, but actually do something that is loving toward someone. So.
All right. Have a good day.
All right, everybody. I suggest take a walk, enjoy the day. And if you find a rabbit's foot,
don't eat it.
Don't pick it up.